Well, I read somewhere somebody said that graphic design is intelligence made visible, and I think that's a really great way to put it. So what is graphic design?
Graphic design is a very rewarding career.
It's intelligence made visible, it's smart and having good taste. My favorite thing about this program is how hardcore it is. I can be myself and still have a full-on career in the field.
I'd have to say my favorite thing about the program is the classroom. I really enjoy working both in the Mac lab and in the classrooms upstairs because it's so interactive.
The process a student would go through entering our program is they would enter into a two-year degree with us first, and we like to lay a foundation in design. They're assigned to a cohort or a group of students that they will have all of their graphic design classes with, so they begin to develop relationships and are able to work in teams and groups, and they don't become an island off working by themselves. So students will be preparing a portfolio through that process. They present that portfolio at the end of that two-year experience, and then we help them make a connection to where they're going to head next. And for some, that would be into our bachelor's degree, our four-year degree in graphic design. For others, we make connections in related career paths.
The class environments are pretty interactive, and you're encouraged to get up and work with other people and just get as much help as you can.
The teacher-student interaction at Ferris is extremely helpful. The students are encouraged to talk to their professors. The professors are constantly in their offices or walking around. Even if you have a question about a project in a design class, you can go to your web professor and he'll give you his opinion, and it's just extremely helpful.
The graphic design faculty make themselves available to students. We go above and beyond the classroom time. We make sure that we spend the time it takes to make students successful in what they're doing.
There are lots of projects. Projects start off slower towards the freshman and sophomore years and get more intensive towards the junior and senior year levels.
In the senior year, you work in the senior design lab on the third floor of the business building, and that's where it is all projects all the time. You're in an open environment, and the instructors are there to help you.
By the time we're seniors, we are all super tight. We all know each other really well. You're in the same class with everybody every day, and pretty much just the teachers rotate out.
Everyone in here is so comfortable with each other, and we're kind of like a family. We're so tight-knit and such a close group.
Most of our work is hands-on. You're either on the computer or cutting something out. It's all projects. We do a little bit from the book, like in web design, but mostly the professors just want us to get our hands on and learn it that way.
I think a big misconception with materials that you use is a lot of people think it's just on the computers, and while you do use the Adobe suite, which includes Adobe Illustrator, InDesign, Flash, and Photoshop, you also need a lot of hands-on materials. For example, we make a lot of things out of cut paper, so you'll need X-Acto knives, rubber cement, many different types of paper, and so it's not just on the computer. You will need some materials.
We did a lot of cut paper projects, and it's really enjoyable your freshman year because you get to learn a lot about having perfect craft, and it helps you a lot when you move on in the program.
Some of the challenges that students face with graphic design, one of them would probably be the workload. It is very a work-intensive major, but that's what Ferris does so well, is by giving us all this work, they're really preparing us for the outside world.
We're doing as much work as freshman year in half the time, and junior year it's triple, and this year it's like 5 times as much the work.
Ferris's graphic design program is distinctive because it's one of the only, if not the only, program within a college of business, and has worked very well for us. We've been in a program in a college of business for 20+ years, and design happens in business.
The way Ferris's graphic design goes above and beyond other school programs is how they focus on the business side of things.
And they're doing very well. We had, in this last graduating class, we had 100% placement.
We've actually heard stories of professionals in Grand Rapids. They'd be in a pinch and they'd say, I need a Ferris kid right now, and then they'll go hire a kid from Ferris, because they know that we're going to come out and they don't have to actually train us, because that's what we get here.
In our program, students are working with real clients in their senior year. That means real work in their portfolios.
I'm able to help people by doing something that I enjoy and that I'm good at. It's just the greatest feeling to be able to have a client sign off on a project and have them know that they're satisfied and you're satisfied too.
For me, it's been important to just remember that this place is really hardcore, and I am prepared, you know, despite how students may feel throughout the course of the semester. We are prepared, and really well prepared too.
If you'd like to learn more about the graphic design program at Ferris State University, you can go to our website. It's a website that was created by students for prospective students, things that they would have liked to known when they were looking. And that web address is graphicdesign.ferris.edu.